Alright, hey guys, this Rainbow Adventures. Alright, so this test review might be a little biased because the Breakout is one bike that I've been really deciding whether I want to get in the future. It's either the Breakout or the Street Bob. So I finally managed to get my hands on one. So yeah, I'm really excited to get it out on the road. So first things first, it's a bit long, to be honest, and it's forward controls. Alright, everything else on the bike is the same. Showa shocks, inverted forks, single brake disc. We've got a preloader and it's got a drag bar, keyless ignition. So I mean, I'm gonna sit on the bike and I'm gonna try to get a view on how I look like on the bike, so you know how long it is. Alright, I'm about 5'6", about 172 cm. So yeah, I'll get on the bike and you guys see how I look. Alright, so I'll just get on the bike and I'll just tell you how I feel. Alright, so like first things first, it's really low, so you can see that both my feet is flat and my legs are actually bent. Drag bar, but it's not uncomfortable. It's because it's actually quite high. Yeah, it's actually quite high. It's fine actually. As you can see where my kickstand is, it's in a very easy to accessible area. The issue in mid controls is your foot peg will get in the way of your forward, your kickstand. So I like forward controls because of this. But however, one thing that I kind of don't like, or maybe I have to put up with, is the moment I put my left leg down, you can see that I'm literally touching the engine already, the crankcase. So it's going to be a problem if you're going to wear shorts, and especially when the riding school keeps teaching you to keep your right leg up and to keep your left down. So you see I'm going to touch it. It's hard to put the leg in front, you need to spread it out, unless you put your right leg down, your left leg up. I mean, that's the only way. So while I was riding here, I was trying to scrape the pegs because the old bikes are actually very low. So anyway, I'm going to try to push this bike to its limit because I really want to know if it's my kind of bike, because I really want to get this. Alright, then the most important thing of all, I forgot to tell you guys, is the rear tire. I just love how meaty it is. Look at it, 240 mm. So before I head out, here's a compilation. Alright guys, so another thing that I'm trying to do is to scrape my pegs, because it's not meant for cornering these bikes. So that's what I'm trying to do. But so far, for the past few minutes, I've not been able to so far scrape my pegs. So pleasantly surprised actually. So the only thing I'm struggling with now is the turning, because yeah, you got a 240 mm tire, but the front is small, so compared to the back is about smaller. So the problem is when you're turning in, if you have a huge rear tire, your bike tends to come back up. So because of that, I end up doing a wide turn if I do not throw as much weight into the turn. So like say I'm gonna go for a turn, right? So yeah, I'm throwing my weight, and it's like, yeah, I have to really put in a lot of effort to turn, but it's actually quite comfortable. It's just you gotta be a bit careful in the turns. So, but the thing is, compared to older bikes like my own Iron 883, it's 2010, so I can't lean my Sportster as much as the current Breakout. So this is actually a great improvement. What I'm gonna do now is, I mean, so far the bike is good, I like it, so I'm just gonna ride on the highway and try out different places, and let's see how it feels good. So far the engine sounds really good. I mean, on all the Softails, the Milwaukee 8 engine just sounds incredible. So if you're gonna put in a stage 1 or stage 2, put in some nice exhaust, I think you need to put some legal exhaust, because the Land Transport Authority is crazy over here. Oh my god, it feels good. Woo. It's really a muscle bike. It has so much pull whenever you throttle it, and it's really it's incredible. So I feel mean, I feel badass on this bike. It's got very forward control, you've got a drag bar, so I end up leaning forward, and then when you throttle it with that mean sounding engine, you just feel good. So the screen, as I can see, it's quite nice. I can see everything clearly. I'm not sure the camera picks it up, but the display is actually quite bright, so it's not too bad. RPM, everything is very clear. Then I'm not having any issues, and like those fuel indicators, that signals the battery light and all those stuff, they're on the bottom right there. So in terms of display, although it's much small compared to the traditional ones, it's actually quite nice. It's a good improvement. It gives a very clean look to the tank, and I like it. But the downside is the fuel tank on this tank is smaller. Yeah, so it's really much smaller. I mean, it's more than a Sportster, but it's definitely lesser. So the issue I have now is that my left leg is touching the cover of the crankcase, so I have to put my right leg down, because that's the only annoying thing I have so far. So there's no way I can ride this bike with shorts, because I'm gonna keep touching the engine on the left. So anyways, it's time to enjoy my ride. I'm gonna try to take the corners as hard as I can, and yeah, talk to you guys soon. Alright, so I mean, it was fun so far. So would I get it? Definitely yes. I mean, it's already a biased review, I told you. I really wanted to get this bike, but I just couldn't get my hands on it. So now I finally got my hands on it, and it's really good. It's a little pricey, but I mean, it's pretty reasonable comparing to the fact that it has a very big engine and all. But there are times where there's discounts and all. I think that's the best time to get this bike. So the 114 is definitely better than the 107. I mean, if you want to buy this, I suggest you go all out. Oh, this is what I call a muscle bike. Yes. That is power. I think I could keep throttling on this engine the whole day. So I'm going to cut off this test ride from here because I think I've covered pretty much whatever I needed to. You want to get a muscle bike? You like drag bars? You like power controls? Get this, get this. This is a yes for me. So far, this is the bike that I've enjoyed the most. And I really love it. Power control and drag bars, two things that I really love. I really like it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and do drop me in the comment section what you guys feel about this bike. Alright, stay safe. I'll come up with another one. Alright, see you guys. Goodbye.